Ma Dukes, welcome in, Ma Dukes. About to make a mess up here, but I got a couple of holes I got to fill in. So we're going to surgically remove a bunch of crap from up here. Decking to replace, so welcome in. Matt, welcome in, buddy. I got you guys in the top pocket, and I can see the chat on my other phone. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Can I see that? There you go. I'm stuck up here doing it. I figured I'd get some company, so thanks for coming by, guys. I'm gonna make a mess. I'm gonna make a mess. That is my plan. I left my magnet on that other job, so I'm gonna try and just make a pile of nails to reuse them. Look how crappy the shingles are. They're just tearing apart. So, but we're gonna find the decking underneath to replace it. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Look at them just falling apart. The last time I re-roofed this, I guess, was 2013. 2013, right? I think I patched it. Patched it in 2013 after the tornado. What I really need to do is get my trash can back here so I can just throw this stuff right in it. We're just gonna open up a hole and do what we can. Once again, I'm no roofer. So welcome to the roof. Probably won't be hauling meat puppets tonight, so. All right, I guess I'm just gonna start a nice pile down there. These are all ruined anyway. Our goal is to get in like 4 pieces of decking and then get our roll of paper. We've got some plastic paper to put up on here. The new par paper is plastic. And it's so eaten up on the edge, I can't even get up here yet, so. One piece at a time, y'all. Get this out of the way. The dog's looking at me like, why are you throwing all that stuff down? Yeah, look how bad that wood is. That's why it's coming out. June bug. June bug. I used to live in Virginia. Chuckatuck. You know where that is? It's the middle of nowhere. Smash the like button. Thanks, guys. Yeah, listen to June bug. Yeah, this stuff is, nails are barely holding it on anymore. Our goal is 4 pieces of decking today and cover with paper in case it rains. You can see how bad this is. Yuck. All right, we're looking for the edges. Edges of each piece of decking. I cannot walk up here yet. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Yeah, everybody like and subscribe. He doesn't usually do roofing. He built houses for 10 years and then did some hotels. Sometimes he's got to work on his own stuff. If you have any construction questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them for you, because this is pretty much menial labor, and I don't really have to think while I'm doing it. All right, we're going to find a couple of edges, y'all. There's one over here. Walter, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? I'm going to have to give Walter a call when I get all this ready to put shingles down. He's pretty good at putting shingles down. Welcome in, Walter. And Walter, just so you know, we cannot walk up here. I got a ton of carpentry to do before anybody can walk up here. So, then I got that hole all the way up at the top I got to get to. So what a mess. Yeah, I'm working now on my own stuff. Working on my own stuff, buddy. Not one of those fancy paying gigs. Oh, I'll be safe. I'm not going to get up there until I find the edges, and then I'll lift up a piece of decking, and when I put the new decking in, then I'll walk on it and remove the shingles around it. So, one piece at a time, y'all. One little piece at a time. You're gonna help me for free? Come on, Walter. I couldn't do that to you, buddy. Couldn't do that to you. people work, they should get paid. That's how I feel. All right, June, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, this is stupid dangerous, Walter. That's the problem. Like, there's no walking up here until I fix the decking. Like, look how bad this decking is. You thought it was bad on that other job. This is horrible. So, and I don't even understand how it got so bad under the shingles. So, all right, that's one edge. Let's see if we can move. I'm gonna move the ladder over. Do a little bit more. Yeah, that roof that Walter and I were working on, it was pretty solid. But look, you can see how bad this stuff is underneath. Like, I'm a light dude and I don't want to walk up there. As soon as I put my foot up there, I was like, oh, I'll fall right through if I'm not careful. I just changed everything at the other house I did. Pretty much changed out all that decking. And Walter, we are gonna have to replace the decking on that entire front side of that house we worked on together. So but yeah, I stayed up too late last night and got a late start, so it is what it is. Look how wet this is. That's bad news, y'all. Bad news. All right, we found the edge of the decking here. Of one piece of decking. Now we just got to go 4 feet up. What a mess. I mean, look, pulling up on this whole thing comes up. Look at that flat bar. If you guys want to check out Walter's channel, he's trying to get to 50 subs so that he can go live. Give him a look right there. Mr. Walter Castillo, nice gentleman. Also, Junebug has been working on her sub count, so if you guys want to check her out. Try not to knock down the phone. Hang on. Fun on a bun. But this is the time to get this done. Definitely not during the summer. Nobody wants to get on the roof in the summer. And it's stupid nice today, like 70 degrees, so we're gonna run with it. And I'm pretty sure I could walk on the joist, but I'm a little leery. Little leery. Let me grab my rake and I'll get a lot of this crap off here. Best rake ever. It's adjustable. Oh, look at that. Yep, almost fell right into the fucking roof. All right, let's move the ladder. It's bad news. And I just stuck my hand all the way through into the inside. Whoopsie. All right, and we learn. Wow, that was nice. Just gonna start yanking stuff out. Devo, what up, buddy? You guys want to give Devo a look-see? He's a gig tuber in training. He hauls meat puppets as well. Yeah, look at that. Danger, Will Robinson. I'm gonna have to do some work on these joists. Yuck. I gotta find a spot where I can walk up here. That feels pretty solid, but after that little incident just then, I'm worried. All right, let's get our ladder in position. Let's test this out here. That sounds okay. That's a little better. It's just that one little spot. See if I can step over the top of this and not fall through the fucking ceiling. Look at this. I'm growing stuff up here. That shouldn't be growing on your rooftop. Don't do that. All right. Let's see if we can get up here. Oh, that feels pretty solid. That one spot. I'm gonna try and stay on top of the joist just in case. Yeah, check this rake out. Make it bigger. I'm gonna test every step before I step. All right, let's fling this stuff off the side. All right, testing every step, finding the joist and walking on top. All right, leaves go one way, shingles go another. Making me nervous. I'm making myself nervous. Walter, watch this, buddy. There you go. Don't throw out too many trolls. Hi, Vay. Yeah, I think this whole joist is going to have to get replaced, which is fine. Just more carpentry work. All right. Less yap, more work. I'm on it, guys. I am on it. So we got to go 4 feet up for the piece of decking. I was going to just start on the edge, but there's a saying that says, eat your ugliest frog first. Meaning do the worst part of the job first. So that's what we're on. We're looking for the 4 foot mark from the edge. everybody else up to today? How's Halifax, buddy? Matt? Devo's in Fort Worth? Fort Worth? Is it? It's Fort Worth, right? Not, yeah, it's Fort Worth. Yeah, this decking is just gone. The only thing that was keeping any of the water out was the overlap of the shingles. So, Arlington, that's right. Every time I hear Arlington, I think DC. And I bet you are right, knowing your own location, Booty. Still looking for the 4-foot mark for the first piece of decking. Yeah, it's 70 degrees. I'm kind of actually hot, dude. Might switch out to, I'm rocking this. Trying to keep out of the sun. But 70 degrees today. 70 degrees. I was like, well, there's not going to be a better day to do this. It's not too sunny. It'd be nice if I had, these are my oak trees, if they would bloom and give me some shade, but that's not going to happen. So, not going to happen till actual spring. All right, I think I found the first 4-foot mark. It's right in here somewhere. All I got to do is teach Butters how to do cleanup. I'd be set. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, this is the garage that the city flooded. The city flooded, ruined every baby picture that I ever had. And every picture I had of my dad. And not to mention, I had a bunch of people's VHS tapes that I was converting to digital. So I lost a bunch of people's memories when the city flooded my property. I would show you that, but I'm afraid to walk on that edge right now. But the culprit is the culvert right here in front of me, over here on the other side. When I get to that deck, and I'll show it to y'all. I mean, I got a video up about it. Bitch, moan, complain. City said, oh yeah, no, we'll pay you for it, we'll pay you for it, we'll pay you for it. And then when I sent them a bill, they just started ignoring me. So, flooded me out. Yeah, Devo, this is my roof for the garage. This garage got me through Hurricane Katrina. I was living in Indiana, and I had my house rented out. And so after Katrina hit, I ended up living in this garage for over a year. And my computer workshop is in there. I had a mechanics workshop. I have a big hydraulic car lift, like a single post car lift. And then I had a wood shop. And so when everything flooded, it's like, meh. Devo. It's right there. It's right. It's literally right there. I can't tell if you can see that or not. Right there. That's half my metal building. You see the arch right there. And then there's a deck over here that I had to replace for him because guess what? When the city flooded, it sank his deck, so I had to fix that too. So, anyway. Wilson! All right, we're going to tear down. We're going to tear down some more, guys. So, yeah, it's just a mess right now. I got remnants of materials from different jobs floating around. And then the arch for the metal building that you could see over there. It's so funny because that was after I had basically done a mason job or job for someone, and in lieu of getting paid, I had traded my labor on the job for a metal building that this guy happened to have. It was all in a little kit, and it was like 30 feet long and like 9-10 feet wide. And so I traded for I basically just tiled this whole guy's house. And I don't remember. It might have been marble. I don't remember. That's so many years ago. So anyway, after the tornado, there was the metal building was just sitting over there. I had the slab all ready to pour and all of that stuff. And then I started in on recovery, not just my own home, but after tornadoes, after the tornado and after hurricanes, I always go into construction mode. So I sort of got distracted. And then the next time that I went over to my other property, someone had stolen the entire bottom of the metal building. It was still all packed together and everything, and I'm sure they took it right to the recycling place. And just basically just stole, 2 weeks worth of labor from me. So I've got the top of it sitting over there, and I've used part of it in the actual tornado garden as a bed. But when I rebuilt his deck over there, I made it so that we could reuse the arch, that metal arch over there. We'll reuse that. You can kind of see it sitting on the deck over there. And so I made the deck the right size to put the metal building on top of. So some leftover material that I have will go to finish that up and give him a shed, because I've got to have a place to put all my stuff, y'all. I got a workshop, a wood shop, and no place to set up all my tools. I've got a computer lab that flooded, and so yeah, it's just a mess. It's a mess. So we're gonna get this part dried in, and then I'm gonna move all of my woodworking tools and all of my mechanic tools into this one little area, and then we'll have to re-roof the other area. So anyway, I know you guys have tuned in and seen me do roofing before, but that was for a friend. This is for me. So where's Butter? She's down on the ground. She's down on the ground running around. I might be able to call her over here, but she's freaked out because I keep throwing stuff down. So, all right, I'm still looking for this 4-foot mark. I think it's here, but I'm not sure. There's some random hole up here. Let me see. She's probably under the house. You really want me to call her? I'll show. Butters. 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 Here she comes. Come here. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star.
Watch out for the nails.
You
gonna come up here, Butters?
No, I can't climb the ladder, Daddy. I'm not good at it.
What are you doing? There she is. She's checking everything out. But yeah, she likes to hide under the house. It's nice and cool. Oh, let me zoom back out. I just leave her outside, Devo, if I'm outside working. That way she lets me know if somebody comes to the front door or whatever, because you know I can't hear very well. Air tools and engine rooms. Always wear your earplugs, y'all. All right, Butters, look out.
He's throwing stuff down.
Go. Go away.
What do you mean? You just call? Now I gotta go away.
She's good. I could see where she was. I yelled 4. I guess she doesn't understand English. I don't know. Did I put it on Zoom? I don't know why it's so close. Let me make sure. Now you got me worried. She ran off. She's a good girl. Told her to run off. She ran off. RUNNOL. She run off. Let's see. There's me. Oh! There we go. That's better. Zoomed out. Ah. Looks like I picked the wrong day to quit drinking. Debo, you gonna go out tonight? Did you go out last night? Did you go out last night? This looks like the 4-foot mark. Nah, she's pretty smart. She knows to get out of the way. She knows. Shingles out the front. Leaves out the back. All right, and so as you can see, look, here's that culvert I was talking about. It's hard to see, but it's got standing water and it's moving right now. But since they did this crap, I get mosquitoes as soon as the temperature gets done, and then that they expanded the culvert on that side right there, but they didn't fix it on my side. So basically, they're just using my property as a dam. They thought that was cool. The engineers actually came out and I built a 4-foot wall all the way around my property. And I'm sure the city engineers came out and went, oh, that'll take it. We don't have to do anything to that. And then they more than doubled the amount of water in the culvert behind my house. So anyway, anybody got a good lawyer? A junkyard dog lawyer? You just send me an email. All right, let's find this 4-foot mark. What a mess. What a mess. What a mess. Put my roofing to the test. And at some point, I'll show you the inside. I've had to cram everything into my old workshop, into my old computer shop. To try and just when I was recovering everything after it flooded. So, but yeah, they flooded my floor safe, flooded all the black and white pictures I ever had of my dad. Better call Saul. Yeah, get him on the phone. Well, the funny thing is I called around, and a couple of the local attorneys that were just like, oh no, you have a case, and then I told them that it was who the culprit was, and then nobody wanted to do it because you don't want to be. It's a small town, so you don't want to be known as the guy who goes against the city. So they all just kept saying no. I even talked to a couple of judges who are also, of course, attorneys. And they were like, you definitely have a case, this and that. But I'm too busy in the recovery to deal with all that garbage. And then finding someone who will represent you is a stretch in this town. So, whatever, sue everybody. I am not a litigious person. I gave them ample opportunity to take care of it. And I have, I'll make that video. In fact, I have an audio recording of me meeting with the mayor and city council members where they're like, oh, we're so sorry this happened. Even the engineer that was out there was just like, oh yeah, we did that. And so even after admitting fault, they failed to follow through. So, like, oh yeah, we're totally at fault. So, since they haven't done anything to fix the culvert, nor have they compensated me for my floor safe bin and all my VHS that I lost and all my photos, then it's considered an ongoing trespass. So eventually they'll get their day. But right now, I'm not dealing with that. I just got to deal with recovery. So here we go. That's what I do. That's what the tornado garden was about anyway. If you guys haven't seen the video, it was basically taking the worst situation possible and doing something beautiful with it. Well, the roofing's not beautiful, but it has to be done, so I'm just going to concentrate on it today. Anyway, bitch won't complain. What else is everybody up to? You know me, I'm typically a positive person. You put me in a bad situation, I'm gonna make the best of it. In fact, most of my talks at the reuse conventions are like, they bill me as tornado to tomatoes because I made a sustainable vegetable garden out of tornado debris. That's actually, I linked to it. It was the Arts Commission did a video about it. And it is in my channel description. If you've never seen it, it's like 5 minutes long. But I worked with a local landscape architect who's also a friend. And we collected a bunch of logs and heart pine and lumber that was typically slated to, it was headed for the dump, y'all. Because, I mean, it's heavy damage up and down my street. And it was headed to the dump. And we just nabbed it all up and used it. What is under here? Who knows? Matt, thanks, buddy. Come back in later. You can see the progress. Hope you have a great day, sir. I don't want to be bitching. I just want to be getting this done. There we go. That's another one of those funny words where it's like bitching. It means complaining. But at some point in the 80s, bitching became awesome. Who knows? Who knows? All right, our goal is 4 feet up all the way across the front of the building so that we can continue to walk up here and tear off the rest of it. definitely not walking out on the edges. Devo, did you see that video that Jedi sent about the, excuse me, about the cars and using the baseball bat to make the cars fly in Fortnite? I think we're gonna mix that together with a sky base and do some crazy clips. Do some crazy clips of that stuff. All right, we're looking for wood, y'all. Wood. Gotta find the wood. This should be about 4 feet right here. See if I can find where the two pieces come together. Yep, right there. Right there. There we go, razor knife. Razor. Mirror. All right, we're using a hook blade. Typically you would use this to cut a shingle in half. You can see it how it's hooked instead of just being a straight blade. So this is what we use to cut shingles. I don't know if that's in camera. Yeah. So you cut shingles, come saw. It's way easier than a straight razor blade. And this is specifically for roofing. Roofing. All right, so we're gonna peel it back and find all our nails. And then we have this thing I call the tiger paw. I'm sure it has a technical name, but it's what you use to get 8 nails out. Looks like this. I don't know, is that the angle? I can't tell. I can't see what you're seeing, so anyway, it looks like this. I'll show you how to use it. So you find your nail head right here. Oops. Stop bouncing that. And you just work the nail. Pull it up like that. And these 8s are in good shape, so I'll probably save a bunch of them. So with decking and sheetrock have the same nailing requirements, which is every 8 inches on the edge and every 16 inches in the field. In case you were ever wondering, how many nails do I put in there? 8 inches on the edge. We call that sewing it up on the edge. And usually you'll get somebody else to put like 4 or 5 nails in it, and then he'll be cutting and moving, and there'll be somebody else that comes behind him and puts the rest of the nails. Anyway, I got these 2 oak trees. I'm going to let them go. I'm going to probably do some trimming. But I like the oak trees. I let them grow back up. They'd fallen over after Hurricane Katrina. And so I chopped them up and removed them and got the stumps out and everything. But the roots came up in 2 different spots and made 2 different trees. So I am very well shaded. And oak trees are nice because during the summer they shade you, and then during the winter they drop all their leaves so that you can get sunshine on your house and warm your house up. So in this particular instance, this is the right tree for the job. But they're little water oaks. Sometimes they just flip over. And this is not my normal content, guys. I also do meat puppets. And I guess I should explain that. I haul people in a ride share. And I call them meat puppets. I do Fortnite content. What else do I do? I don't know. Nature content. Vlog, go on vacation. Take you guys with me. As you can see, these edges are ate up a little bit. And probably about half of this board is still good. I am going to take the entire thing off and replace it. And then I'll use these for little scrap pieces. Any of it that's still viable. So, all right, looking for nails, guys. That's what we're doing up here. You find the joist. And pop the nails out. It's like reverse carpentry. All right, let me just start a pocket full of these 8s so I'm not throwing them away. I'll take them down there on the anvil and just kind of tap them straight and reuse them. That one wasn't attached to anything. That's not a good sign. It just about fell out of there. But yeah, I need to get my garage viable again. I can't work on my cars. I can't do woodworking. I can't set up my computer shop until we get this stupid crap done and clean up the flooding mess. So, got to start somewhere. And this may be termite runs. That's not good. Whatever, it's coming out anyway. All right, where's the paw? The tiger paw. Well, you can see where I did a patch right here last time. That held up pretty good. You might be able to save that whole piece. And it looks like it's treated. So, no wonder there's no water damage on that piece. We'll definitely be reusing that. Yeah, it is treated, and I use galvanized nails. That was never coming out. Call that overkill. Oop, phone sliding down. What a mess. I'll get out the leaf blower here in a bit. See if we can get the rest of these nails out. All right, all the way across the top here. Expose it. Is that razor knife? Razor, mirror. Anyone? Anyone? Movie quote? Razor, mirror. Tarzan and the Legend of Greystoke. There you go. Yeah, look at this. That's not good. It's not good. Not good. Yeah, that nail. The only thing holding that nail in was rust. All right, let's get this little solid piece out. We're going to definitely be reusing it. If you have any roofing questions, ask the engineer. He's on the roof today. That's a full sheet right there. Let's get the last of these little pieces out. A little patch job. 2013. Yeah, those are galvanized nails. Galvanized nails. And I believe this is a treated board. I might use it just on my eaves. Reuse it just to put it down. Definitely saving those nails. Let's see what other questions. I'll take any carpentry, electrical, or plumbing questions today, as well as roofing. So, got any questions? Throw them up in the comments, in the chat. And when I look at it, I will answer your questions. And if your name is Z Squire, this is not the type of roofing that you need for that flat spot. So. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yo. Oh, that's not good. I don't know if that's water damage or it's termites. Either way, it's coming out. right, let's see. We might be able to stand on this little patch that I made and yank out this whole piece. And then I can tear out the rest of it from the ladder and then lift it up here. The new sheet up here. No, there's a bunch of hidden nails I can't see. Let's get them. Yeah, if they're semi-straight or galvanized, I would definitely say it. Do one more right on the edge. Not seeing it. It's just hard to find them when it's all messed up like this. Let's see if it'll pry up. Yeah, it's got a couple on the edges, but they're not holding on very well anymore. Anyway, there's no way I'm going to get all of this done by myself today. The goal will be to get the edge done and cover back up waterproofed with paper. I call it paper. It's a plastic product nowadays. Let's see how many nails I missed. A bunch, I'm sure. Yeah, that's about half of it. So get the other half to come off. And there's one little corner of this that's still viable. There it is. There we go, guys. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, there's inside the garage. Look at that. Woohoo! Now, let's see if I can sling this thing down without falling. Without falling, that would be ideal. And yeah, I'd worry about all this stuff falling into my garage, but it flooded anyway. Thanks, City. Thanks, City. Can you pay me that money you said that you were going to pay me? That'd be great. This is all funded by myself. City admitted to flooding me and then skedaddled when I told him what the bill was. All right, let's clean it up, guys. Let's clean it up. We're going to get out any loose nails. So we can just push up another piece. I just want it to be completely flat. When we put the new piece up here, it looks like I'm going to have to do some scabbing on that. Looks all right. These are good. There's my hot water line. I forgot I run a hot water line over the rooftop. That was one of the ways, because my shower in here was really far from the hot water heater. And so what I did is I ran the hot water line up through the rafters here, as you can see, and covered them in insulation. And so the top of the building is always the hottest, and so it made the hot water heater kick on less. And when I turned on the water in the shower inside, I would get I would get hot water that's been heated by the sun up here on the roof. So anyway, that was like a instant heat. I don't know, like a Johnny on the spot water heater. Instant heat. All right, I gotta get these nails off this edge and not fall. Some decking up here, y'all. That one can come out. Yeah, these are eating up. A couple more nails out of the edge. All right, that joist is clear. This joist is clear. Half rotted, but clear. And our goal is to get across there today. one board at a time. All right, leave those where I can get them. Thank you guys for all the likes. 8 likes, 13 lookers. Tools of choice for the day. Flat bar, tiger paw, regular hammer. That's all it takes to do this job. It's not rocket science, but it is kind of grunt labor. All right, let me see if I got a spot for that other phone. And it does look like the piece above that's going to have to get replaced too. But like I said, our goal is just to get across the front here today and get it all plasticed in, watertight again. Yeah, this is definitely treated because it didn't rot. It did not rot. There we go. What a mess, what a mess. Put my roofing to the test. So the other thing I did with my house was I put the lightest color shingles. I'm in the deep south, and the light shingles reflect more heat than they absorb versus a darker shingle, which just gets hotter. That's why it doesn't make any sense when I see people that have dark colored cars in the south. Like, you just like to cook inside, or what's the deal? All right, that one's yellow. I can't pull all the nails off this board because I'm standing on it. I'm gonna have to do the last little bit from the ladder, but it'll be fine. And then we'll grab a whole nother piece and throw it up here. Let's prep these joists. If they're slightly straight, if they're just barely straight, I'm saving these nails. All right. Should be just about all of the nails except for that edge. Let me find a spot for this other phone, y'all. But yeah, you can see how dipped down that spot is right there where the rain is. After, was it Katrina? After the tornado I had in my roof over there. And over here I had lumber just sticking straight out of it. Straight out of it. Anyway, but those are the white shingles on the house. And then this one, I just had a bunch of leftovers from different jobs, which is why it's multicolored. And it actually looks pretty cool from Google Earth. Like what is that? You can't really see it. So I keep thinking I'll do a, like a camouflage pattern up here or something. I think that'd be cool. Whatever. All right, let's get on this ladder and tear off this little piece, and then we'll go get us a whole sheet and throw up here. Put some nails in it. Feel there's a couple more nails still holding this bad boy, so let's figure out where they're at. Got one up at the top. But yeah, all these tails, I'm gonna have to redo these. Look how nasty that is. Nasty. All right, let me move this ladder so I can get the piece down. Oh, here's this too, guys. Check it out. You know how I like to do reefs projects. This is the top from a bait bucket. You know, so you can do it. And I just had this old, we replaced a pool filter, and I just saved this. So I put this on top of it, and I drain water down into it out of my gutters, and then since the holes are so small, it keeps the mosquitoes from getting in there. So that thing's, I got the bottom open right now, but typically it's full of water, free water that I can use in the garden. There's a bunch of nails on the side I can't see. There's one right there, galvanized. Two more I need to get, and I think I'll be able to get this out of here. If they're galvanized, I'm saving them. Get another 20 years out of them. I know that one's still nailed. Let's get this out. There it is. One little nail, the head broke off it, so we're just going to pry it up off. Ooh, come on, give me the leverage. Yep, I'm going to have to do it with a hammer. That'll do. That'll do. Tasty. All right, what a mess, what a mess. Clear off every place where the new board is going to sit. Make sure there's no nails in the way. right. Yeah, I think this whole joist is gonna get removed. This one right here. A lot of this garbage can just get thrown down. This is where I almost stepped earlier. All right, this week we're going to be doing this. Next week we'll go inside and start working on getting the office set back up, and getting the wood shop set back up, getting the mechanic shop set back up, or at least recovering all the tools that we can. I've got a whole nother side of this that has a flat roof. And I'm looking at a product called SIPS. It's called a structurally insulated panel. And I'll show you an example of it. It's styrofoam in the middle with plywood on each side. You can get it with metal on the outside, but typically you just get it with chipboard, particle board on the other side. All right, this is all pretty dry. Have to get that out of there later. All right, guys. Let's see if I can make this work. Make this work without dropping this phone off this roof. The roof. The roof. I'm going to put you guys up here. I left that phone holder over there. Let's grab it. If you didn't get in for my crafting live, I made this in a crafting live. For some reason, that was one of my very popular 9,000 viewed lives. So weird. Let's see if I can set you guys up for a minute over here while I go grab it. All right. You guys keep an eye on everything. I'll be right back. That's not even a great view. Sorry. Sorry, you get to see the wood come flying up here in a minute, though. Where's Walter when you need him? Walter, I gotta get these. Where you at, buddy? We got it. We got it. All right, on roofing, the lines go up so you know where the joists are. That's why it has the lines on it. It's every 16 inches. And if you do your layout right, you can use them as your nailing pattern. All right, I have the hammer on me. I got at least 2 nails. All right, we're just gonna line it up on the right. The ladder's kind of holding it for us right now. Ugh. I just want to bring it over and make it edge level with this one. Pull it up as far as I can. Let me get a couple nails in it so I can walk on it, finish nailing it off. Look and see where the nail goes. One right here. Wow, that's not good. What's going on up here? I think we're going to take the Sawzall and just clean this up a little bit. It's not nearly as square as I would like it to be. I'm just going to pull it up to where I need it. Miss. Miss. Looks like I missed. It's right there. I did miss. It's all good. That'll do for now. I'll take that Sawzall and run between these two pieces. Got something to walk on now, though. It's good. It's good. Not worried about finish nailing it, as long as it's not going to just fall off the roof. The roof. Ah. All right, put you guys back in the holder. Whew. Driving with spice. What am I making? I'm making the holes in my roof go away. Look, I got that one up there I got to get to, but I'm gonna stop using these shingles, and I'm gonna buy metal for that upper part. So right now I'm just trying to fix this shingle part. It got patched in 13 in like 3 or 4 different spots after the tornado. And while I'm up here, I'll trim back all my oaks. All my oak trees and stuff. So yeah, I'm just getting all the leaves down. A lot of times that causes a problem. So get all the leaves down, and then I'll shingle from here to that edge right there, and the rest of that is going to get metal. So anyway, I'm no roofer, Spice. I'm a carpenter by trade and an electrician. But I built houses for 10 years, so I kind of know. I used to do the inspection when the other roofers would come, you know, because it would be on would deck the roof and everything, and then they would come and put the shingles. So I know how it should look, and I've done it before, but usually, oh, look at that, the line matched up with the joist. Too bad the joist is all rotted away. But we'll have to fix all that stuff. It's fine. I'm gonna put one more nail in this bad boy. I'll get that Sawzall and cut in between those two. But look, yeah, the line matched up. I must have laid this out right at some point. That'll do. That'll do. Leave our hammer up here. All our other tools are on the other side. If you guys have not checked out Spice, she's a gig tuber as well, guys. Here, Spice, you can't come in here dressed like that, just so you know. You are dressed inappropriately. There you go. I am not in Florida. I'm in Mississippi. Look at this. I'm wearing my overalls as required by state law. There you go. All right. You're all set there, Spice. I gotta put you back in the holder though. I got you in the top pocket of the overalls. That's how I do most of my lives. And then here, I'll show you guys this too. So after Katrina did a bunch of metal jobs, and so I ended up saving all the pieces. Oh, and this is the stuff I was talking about earlier. Oh, hey, don't forget about this guy. So this is called SIPS panels, structurally insulated panel. As you can see, I had some leftovers from a job that I did. So it's styrofoam in the middle. So it's like living in an igloo cooler, and then it's got plywood on the top and bottom. And so I used all the leftover pieces to do the bathroom. This is the inside of my bathroom. I got this tinted stuff so you can't look into the bathroom. But all the leftover pieces that I had from doing different metal roofing, I saved it all. And then just whatever, when it was like, oh, I need a 14-foot piece, I would just grab it off the pile. I didn't care what color it was. And so, and this window I picked up, we call it rich people things. I'm not sure what you mean, Spice. Are you the real Spice? Are you the real Spice? Because I'm gonna have to look now. One of my mods, will you make sure that's the real driving with Spice? She can't be making comments like that. Come on. I'm about to look, girl. Let's see. It's you. All right. Yes, I know. I used to live in San Diego, so that's one of the reasons I like watching your thing. So anyway, but yeah, all these leftover pieces, I would just go to the pile and be like, all right, I need a 12-footer, and I didn't care what color it was. So I just grab the stuff. All right, what was I doing over here? Oh, showing you guys the SIPs. And then this stuff is called Mikey blocks. You can make, you can see they're styrofoam, and you run your rebar this way, and you stand them on their end, and you pour them with concrete. And they're great for doing foundations or basements, stuff like that. And these are some that I had left over from a job. So I'm going to use these on the bottom of this wall over here because the city's decided they're just going to keep flooding me. And so to make sure I am not susceptible to their water, their intentional water damage that they're putting on my property, I'm going to raise up all my walls. And this is, I don't know, it's 12 inches tall or something. I got about an 8-inch reach with my hand. So yeah, that's about right. So why would they do that? Because they're ignorant. That's why. They looked at the retaining wall that I built. I built a retaining wall all the way around my property to stop erosion. And then the city engineers came and looked at it, and they were like, oh yeah, whatever. We'll just triple the size of the ditch behind his house. And so basically they've been using my house as a dam for the last 2 years. So anyway, is what it is. Is what it is. I'm just worried about getting my workshop back. I mean, everything's a mess in here, y'all. Getting my workshop back. I have a hydraulic car lift. This was my computer workshop and everything, but that'll be a different video. I'll get it. No worries. They're not going to stop me. I'm unstoppable. Unstoppable. So, whatever. It's an ongoing trespass, so they can take their sweet ass time. Eventually, they're going to pay me. But in the meantime, I need to be able to use my garage. So, but yeah, you can see I didn't care what. I didn't care what. There it is. I don't know what happened. I'll always have a woman. You're so funny. You're so funny. You're talking to a guy that's been single for 4 years. Yeah, I got to replace all these eaves and the rest of this decking across here today. Well, I won't do the eaves today, but I'm going to do the decking. I'm being picky, that's why. No, I think it's opportunity. Spice, I've been on like 3 dates. I've been on like 3 dates. One woman was like a horrible racist, and I was like, no. And then the other woman was like, she's like, yeah. The first thing she said to me was like, yeah, I cheated on my first husband with this person who works in the classroom next to me. And I was like, as soon as she said that, I'd said in a joking manner, like, check, please. And then and then she kept on, and she was like, and then my second marriage, that went bad because of blah, blah, blah. And I was like, check. And then she's like, and technically I'm still married. And I was like, check, please. You know, like I was being funny, but yeah, I ate my dinner and got the hell out of there. So anyway, people are a mess. All right, here, I'm going to stick this right. Oop, no. Oh, here's the other one, guys. Here's some recovered gutters that I took down off of a house. And I fill them up with all my charcoal and stuff when I do my fires. You guys have been for a couple fireside chats with me. And so I fill up all of these gutters with the charcoal, and then I'll put some topsoil up on top of it. And this is where I do all my starter plants, up on top of my fence, as you can see around here. So they get started in there, and then once they get big enough, I take them out. So, and then put them in something else. Okay. The perils of doggy ownership. I got to go hose this shoe off, y'all. Just give me a second. Yeah. Here, let me just set this down. Give me a minute. I will be back, y'all. Look. I'm gonna drink too. So you guys finish up those boards. I'll be back in a minute. After I hose my shoe off. No, I didn't mean to put right there where you're walking. You're good. What are you doing?
I didn't mean to poop there.
All right, watching for the doggy bombs. There we go. We're on break, y'all. We're on break. Take 5. Dave Brubeck style. Oh, and you guys, I'm scrolling up. If you see Terry, give her some love for me today, guys. Double tap on her screen, too. Woo. All right, got to keep the sun off. I don't want no cancer on top of my ears. Oh, I got to do some more, y'all. I got to keep going. Your daughter's grandmother used to live in Mississippi. It's cheap. That's the upside of living here. Is like it's really inexpensive. You can still get a house for like $50,000. The problem is that I always say you can't be a sellout in the South because nobody can afford to buy you out. It's a really poor region. But I live in a slightly purple portion of the state, not completely. It's definitely not blue by any stretch. Ma, it is cranberry juice. It's good for me. I like the tart taste. Do I have an amusement park here? No, we just got a water park attached to our zoo. That's like the latest thing. So, and it closed for the season. It was funny because they finished it like 6 months behind schedule, so it was open for about a month or a month and a half, and then closed for winter. And but they have adult days, and so I'm got some friends, and we're gonna all go over there during adult day, and they serve food and beer and stuff, and I'll probably do a live stream when we do that. So you might have to build something there. Yeah, it's cheap. It's so cheap. And in my town, in particular, after Katrina, a bunch of houses got knocked down and didn't get rebuilt, and then there were a bunch of a bunch that got taken out in the 2013 tornado that never got rebuilt. And am I close to body of water? No, not just the ditch behind me that is turned into a river, thanks to the city. But if you want to go to the if I want to go to a proper beach, like I can drive an hour south and I can hit the Gulf of Mexico, and they have some spots where they dredge up the sand, and it's kind of like a beach. But if you go out into the water like 2 or 3 feet, it turns into like silt and mud. And so it looks pretty when you're driving by, and it's okay for laying out and maybe playing beach volleyball or whatever, but it's not fantastic for actual swimming because you can wade out for a quarter of a mile and it's only like waist high, but you're standing in mud. So farm change. How am I doing? Indie Gig Life. You guys check out Indie Gig Life. If you don't know about his live streams, you're missing out. I'm doing all right, bud. I'm working on this roof. It's my own roof today. Roof. I'm sorry. Somebody always teases me that I say roof weird. So we're on break, Indy. And yeah, I figure if I'm going to live here and I got to wear the overalls by state law, And I got the union suit on, look, with the holes under the arm today. The proper ventilation there. I spent 13 years, Spice, 13 years in Southern California and San Diego. So, and then I moved around Missouri, Mobile, Alabama, and a couple other places. So, but yeah, I've been all over 47 states, missing Alaska, Hawaii, and North Dakota, and then 9 other countries. So I wear these as like redneck camouflage around here. They just assume I'm one of them. I'm just one of them. And I talk to people in the way they talk to me. So if you talk to me with a deep Southern accent, then I'm gonna talk to you in a deep Southern accent. And then Mama loves it. She loves when I do my what is it? My Boston accent. You park the car and have it yard and walk to the back. So, and it's funny. The New York is a little different. New York accent, but New York is very close to New Orleans. New Orleans is more of a round, like New Orleans. I'm from, but New York and New Orleans, they sound very similar as far as accents go, which I think is funny. So I'm a performer. I don't know if I'm a performer or not. I don't know. And here I'll age myself. I was on stage. Yeah. Granted, he was 100 years old, whatever, at the time. So, an actor? No, I don't know. I've gone to a couple of auditions to be like background when I was living in Mobile. I think I was 20 or 21, and they shot Die Hard with a Vengeance at the Mobile airport. And I went and tried out for that and didn't get it. And then there was another film that they did that had, honestly, I don't even remember what the film was because it was unnamed at that point, but it was a De Niro or a Pacino film. And so when I went, they asked how tall I was, and I was too tall to be on stage with either one of them or on film near any one of them because they're both 5'4" or 5'5" or something, and I'm over 6 feet. So, but I met some famous people. Not as many as Indie Gig Life though. That guy, if you haven't seen his video with him and all the NASCAR or Indy people, he's met a lot of folks. But yeah, I met 2 Live Crew and 5 Brown. What was that? Kelly Who? I'm sure there's a couple other ones. So a lot of actors are short. Yeah, but they have big personalities, and most of the short people that I know, they are little balls of energy. So, all right, what else, guys? Now I'm tired. I got to get this paper up here though. There's Indie Gig Life. Dynamite. Spice, are you saying that because you're like 5 foot nothing? Is that what it is? All right, let's see. What do I got to do next? Oh, I got that nice flat spot. I can fix up that ladder and throw up the other 2 pieces that I need to. It was pretty bad getting up that one by myself. Where's Walter? Walter, are you still here, buddy? I'll buy you lunch. Come help me get these things up on there. There's Driving with Spice. She does long live streams, super long live streams. So kudos to Spice. What up, Eric? Welcome in, buddy. We're doing construction today, apparently. We're trying to get it done. Oh, all right. Let me go put one of these up here. I'm going to go fight this up here. You guys can laugh at me. If I fall, somebody call 911.
Go! Why are you throwing stuff off the roof, man?
Beans.
Come on the butters, on the butters.
No, you're not going inside.
Good. Oh, he's gonna bite my ass. Run for it, Marty. Oh.
Is that a puppet talking? No, that's the voice I give to my dog. My dog. Let's see if I can get her on camera. Butters.
I'm coming.
Beans. The butter beans.
No, I don't want to walk over there. It's dog poop.
Here you go. There we go. Let's see. There's the Butters.
I'm the butters.
She's a rock star. Where are you?
Over here.
I'm gonna bite your ass.
Oh, it's okay.
Gah, get him. You gonna eat their face? Get him. Get him. Get him. Go. I'm gonna bite it. I'm gonna bite it. She's the best. That's my Butters. That is my Butters. I tell her that all the time. I'm gonna bite your ass, and she'll turn it around like, oh, okay, you go for it. And then I chase her through the house. And she runs. Anyway, good times. All right, let me throw this piece of decking up here, y'all. And then I'm gonna just do nothing but pick up a bunch of trash here in a minute. So. We're gonna do some hard work, and then we'll do easy work. No, you're not.
I'm gonna go in and lay on the couch.
Yuck. All right, Andy. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. All right, that's it. I'm winded and scruffy today. Whatevs. That's why I was like, I'm not getting all cleaned up to go do roofing. Don't make no sense. All right, 11 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thank you. What do we got? We got more stuff to tear down. More stuff to put up. All right, I'm going to put you back in the front pocket. You can watch me pick up garbage. Teach the dog how to pick up garbage and be set. Scruffy is good, mama. It's not my favorite. And I used to grow I can grow a really mean mustache, but I usually don't. I don't. Let's see. And yeah, my scruff, like I hate it when it's in my mouth. There's nothing worse than that. And then when I grow out a really big goatee, I wake up at the side of my face. It's all numb, so that's no good. All right, here, I'm just gonna stuff you up here. Just 1 second, guys. Give me a minute. Nope, not going inside yet.
I want to go inside. Too much ruckus out here.
All right, here. Bullshot caller in here. Welcome in, Bullshot. We are cleaning up trash today. And I don't want to overfill that trash can because I do have to be able to wheel it out to the road. So this is what's on my house, y'all. It looks like aluminum siding, but it's galvanized and it's metal. Like you could stick a magnet to it. Oh, what up, little toad, buddy? Oh, we got made a friend. We made a little toad friend. Deviously sailing. Welcome in. Look at this little guy. Let's see if I can get a better zoom. Oop, that's me. Look at him. He's cutie patootie. Oh, got a lizard. Where you going, lizard? Where you going, buddy? So we can zoom in on him. But yeah, my house was actually built in the 50s, and I have metal door jambs in the house. And all the frames for all the windows are also made out of metal. And so I swear that's the only thing that's kept this house during the tornadoes and hurricanes. Where you going? That's Lizzie's cousin. He's cute. I don't want to get too close. I just zoomed in on him. Oh, he'll run off. That's not a bad camera for a little $200 phone, y'all. Spencer, welcome in. As always. Good to see you. Yeah, he's about 4 inches long. Oop. It's hard to do it with the zoom. Not shake. What's up, lizard? Godzilla. We're gonna name him Godzilla. He knows he's a star. I'm a rock star. I'm gonna do the head bob. With lizards, they do this head bob like for domination, and when they're out trying to breed, like they'll go up really high and they shake their head up and down, and then they'll show the little orange thing underneath their neck to try and attract female lizards. I lost him. And so when I see lizards, I try to speak lizard to them. I'll bounce my head up and down, and then fan my like stick my hand out underneath my neck and just let them know, like, we're friends, we're good, I'm not going to eat you. I'm not a bird person. But he's definitely giving me the look. Where'd he go? Oh, there we go. Focus. Anyway, there you go. It's live. Live lizard action. I wonder if he knows he's internet famous. Probably not. I'll give you the head bob. Can you see me giving you the head bob? No, he doesn't care. Or she, I bet this is she, because she doesn't have the thing under her neck. So. When I had a cat, I had no lizards in the yard, so the dog doesn't really bother with them. What's up, buddy? I'm going to give you the head bob. He doesn't care. She doesn't care. And I don't think the frog's going to move either. Eating little bugs and stuff. Oh, that wasn't me. Not after you, I promise. They do bite. This guy's so little. He couldn't bite me hard enough to make it hurt. Here, let's see what the frog's up to. I got the frog in the sun, so maybe he's warming up. I took off this other piece of metal, so he's sitting in the direct sun. Where is he? There he is. And that's pretty good camouflage, honestly. He just looks like a little rock or something. She's looking for her grinder date. She kissed the frog but got no prints. Mama. Anyway, this is the type of frog with the little sticky feet. And I get them in the backyard. And then I've got the little fish pond over there too. And every once in a while, I'll get a water frog that just lives in there, hangs out. Haven't gotten any this season. The fact that I have fish doesn't help, because they were using the little pond for, they would breed and then lay eggs in it. But I think the fish probably eat the eggs, or at least nibble at them. So, all right. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, we're picking up garbage, guys. Let's do that. Yum. Garbage picking up. There's the other phone. I'm not going to be able to actually get some stuff done. I'm just visiting. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We're just trying to clean up our mess as we go along. That way it's not so bad at the end. And the other thing is, you don't want shingles and boards and stuff laying on the ground, because if I fall off, I don't want to fall into a bed of nails into the old Iron Maiden. So, yeah. And the dog's not having any of it. She just bailed out. I don't know what's going on. All right, what did I say? I need that Sawzall so I can make those two boards fit each other. And this is all the leftover siding from when I resided the garage. I saved this because it matches my house. So if I want to close something in, or if I want to, or if I need to repair something, I have leftover pieces. That's why I saved all of this stuff. I save everything. Reduce, reuse, recycle. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out, because I hate doing this by myself. That, and somebody can call 911 when I come falling off the roof. Oh, this one's got dog poo on it. Oh, yuck. Put dog poo on a stick. It's the best weapon ever. Nobody wants to mess with dog poo on a stick. And this was a bat house that I made out of pallets. Oh, there's our lizard again. And it's about shot. It came down in the tornado, and I just never rebuilt it. But I had a couple of bats living in it. It was up on the side of the building. Because they'll keep the mosquitoes down. I have no problem with the flying rats, aka bats. Well, what happened to the dog? Nope. Oh, just Roy is still alive. Roy. You guys haven't checked out Just Roy Delivery. He delivers in California. Spice, I know you know who he is. So. Oh, look, that's me. You try to catch me, Mama. Thank you. I'm pretty good. I did fall off a roof one time on a different job. It wasn't my job. And we had this unqualified person who had not nailed something down, and we were all hauling up stuff onto the third floor. And it was just a framed house. And so I stepped on the corner of this board, and the guy had not secured it, and it didn't have joists underneath it. And so it was a whole piece of plywood like that. And it turned up on its side. And I started running up the thing like a cartoon. It's sliding down, I'm running up. And then the board went to the ground, and I followed right behind it. But instead of falling all the way down, I caught myself on some joists on the second floor with my chest, like just laid over the top of the joist halfway across my body. And I was like, ugh, you know, I caught myself, and then I just hung there for a second while I caught my breath, and then lowered myself down onto the first floor. And at first I thought I just bruised my ribs or whatever. And so I was like, I'm going home. I hurt so bad, I'm going home. And about 6 hours later, I was laying at the house trying to go to sleep, and I kept curling up into a ball, and I was just in bad pain. And I didn't know what was going on, and I had somebody call and say, like, maybe you should come stay with me. Sounds like you had a nasty fall. And I was like, yeah, I probably should come stay with you. And she was like, I knew you were dying right then. So they came to pick me up, and instead of taking me to their house, took me straight to the emergency room, where I found out I was bleeding internally. And I learned the term gouting, G-A-U-D-I-N-G, gouting, which is when you curl your body up into a ball and you bring your arms up and your knee, or your elbows down and your knees up. And it's a response that your body gets to try and protect your insides. But my insides were already busted, and I had broken open my spleen and had been bleeding internally for about 5 hours before I went to the doctor. So had I actually been able to go to sleep that night, I was not going to wake up. And so I was thankful for that. But they had me all whacked out on stuff. I just remember waking up like 2 days later, like, what's going on? I remembered very little. I remembered falling. I didn't remember the ride to the hospital, anything else. And when they got me to the hospital, the doctor saw I was gouting. And they were just like, he goes right to the back. Like, there's no waiting in the ER for this guy. Like, he's bleeding internally. So, but that's the only surgery that I ever really had. I mean, I've had lots of stitches, given myself lots of stitches, but they went in it through my leg with a scope, went up into my spleen, and then used a metal clamp on the area that was split open. And so they said, well, either it'll heal up and, we stop the bleeding. So it'll either heal up and your spleen will be fine, or it won't heal and your body will eventually consume my spleen. Like, it would deteriorate inside my body. And I was like, whatever. And so for about 2 or 3 years after that, I had to sleep with a pillow underneath me in just the right spot where it felt like I was pulling on the stitches, my internal stitches. I haven't had any problems with it. I mean, that's been 15 years ago or something, so I think I'm gonna make it. But gouting, yeah. Protecting your innards. All right, well, that'll do for now. That'll do. It's pretty clean. Oh. Can I go to lunch, guys? Did I skip lunch? Stepped in more poo. More poo on the shoe. And I'm saving all the little sticks. I'll do a fire later. Oh, and then here's my little back gate, y'all. This was left over from a fence that I took down around a pool. Is that angle good? Let me see. Trish, the dish is in here. Welcome in, Trish. So I took down a fence around a pool because it had rotted out. And the deal is it has to be a certain height around a pool for the insurance company to sign off on it and all this. And the one had just all rotted away. And so I took it and I was like, I don't need a 5 or 6 foot fence. And I just cut all the boards short and made that little back gate right there. And anyway, I always try and recover material. I did one job where it was the same exact deal. The whole fence needed to be replaced. And then that's what this is. That's what this fence is around here. So I just cut it off to 4 feet tall. So anyway, I got to go get some more of this metal edging before I put this roofing back on. Trish, we are working on the roof here. I'll show you. It's a big mess. Come on, we'll go up on the ladder. I might be going to lunch soon. Oops. So I got a big hole in the roof. Whoopsie. So we're redecking the roof. And then I'll get the shingles on in the next couple of days. I'll go buy some shingles. So I've just been farting around trying to get this decking done and not fall through the roof. The roof. All right, what do we do? Is it 2 hours, guys? Is it 2 hours? I can go to lunch, right? That's cool, huh? Yeah, you guys check out Snackatee. Snackatee, she's rad. So it's all right. I'll get it taken care of. I just been putting it off, and there was a big pile of leaves right there, and so it was causing the water, because that's a really high pitch up there. It was causing the water to all pool right there and then go back under the shingles. So I saw it start happening, and just now getting at it. So just now getting at it. But you can see the other roof over there. That one looks really good. I did that one 11 years ago. Still looks looks good. And I chose the white shingles because it reflects a lot of heat. This one was leftover shingles. That's why it's all mixed and match. It was from a bunch of different jobs. So that's why it looks goofy. But it looks really cool on Google Earth. Like, it's hard to tell that it's a roof, you know, a roof. So you were today years old when you figured out how to use clipboard on this PC? Yeah, mama. I was saying that when, you know, I was setting up my laptop the other day, and I was like, yeah, no, I have to relearn YouTube. So this is my garage, Snacky T. The garage is like 20 square feet smaller than my house. Like, that's the house. And you're only seeing one side of this. It's twice as big. It's a 25 by 40 for a garage. And I have a hydraulic car lift. This is where my shop was. Here, I don't even care. I'll show you guys what a fucking mess it is inside. All right, and I'm wearing my hat today. Now let's go look at it. I'll show you exactly what we're doing, Snacky. And then I probably am going to go get some lunch. There's Triangle Seafood is having crawfish sale because the crawfish is in season. All right, I can't see without the gloves on. Okay, yeah, I get stressed out coming in here, but we're going to get it functional again. Here's the old computer workshop. All right, so I'm just trying to get everything up off the floor because it keeps flooding in here. Thanks, City. And so Roy and I were talking about doing recovery from VHS to switch it to digital. And that's what this computer was used for exclusively. And I lost a bunch of people's videos when the garage flooded. So I had to explain to them, like, oh yeah, all your treasured memories are all gone. And then here's my suitcase collection. I've been getting these. They're old antique ones. I'm going to stack them up and make a coffee table out of them. Build little wood boxes in them and then screw them all together. But this was my, you can't tell, but this is back when flat screens weren't around. And I built this into my desk. And so it's all, here's my old keyboard. This is a custom made desk. But I did PC repairs for years for people. And then lost a lot of the stuff when the garage flooded. So anyway, but I'll show you what we're fixing. This is what we're fixing. That's what we're trying to get to today. And I'm scared because that one joist looks like it's splitting. So I am going to have to redo it and at least re-secure it from in here. So that's what we're fixing. And which makes me mad because it was all insulated and it had a nice roof on it, and I had to take it down to get it all of that. And then after Katrina, this is where I slept, y'all. This was my bed up top. You can see there's some more water damage there. I'm trying to get to that as well. This whole thing is getting redecked. But the ladder I picked up off the side of the road, and then I made this little hook for it. So you just lift up the hook, and then the ladder comes down. Oh, I got stuff in the way, but anyway, the ladder comes down, and that's where my bed was, y'all. And then I had old school TV over here so I could lay in bed and watch the TV. And I lived in here for almost a year or more after Katrina, and then again after the tornado. So, but yeah, right now I'm just trying to get everything up off the ground. And that's the spot we pulled out over there today. You see, I had to take all the insulation out and everything. But it's huge. And then here, I'll zoom in on this. If you see down on the floor, that's the other part that has to get redone. But that is a hydraulic car lift right there, guys. Like, it comes out, it's got an 8-foot post and it goes straight up out of the ground. So that's what I was using to work on my car. And then you can see I had 100 PCs out here. That's a DVD copier. That's a micro PC. These are a bunch that I bought after, I bought pallets of them after Hurricane Katrina from a local college, and then just refurbed and resold them. So But yeah, it's got those bay doors right there are big enough for an 18 wheeler. I know you can't tell how big it is, but for an 18 wheeler. So all of this is, you could see all it just floods like leaves and shit in here every time it floods. So that's what I'm saying. Like I have to raise the walls up and put them on concrete. So, but I have every tool known to man. Oh yeah, I got a $3,000 bandsaw sitting there. That's why I got to get this roof fixed so I can bring it in. I got the biggest compressor that you can get. And then this is just another bike. But yeah, I just have to have everything up off the floor. So, oh, and then here's guys. After I went to Europe, I realized I could do a 4x5 bathroom. And so I put a floor drain in, which you can't see. This is all, you can see all the stuff that floods in here. And I put a floor drain in, which I don't usually come out here. You can tell there's no water in the toilet. So, but there's a shower. The whole bathroom is a shower. So I come in here and I would take a whole shower. And I had this tiny little cute ass sink, which needs to be cleaned up. Everything needs to be cleaned. But I hadn't turned this on or flushed that toilet in, I don't know, 6 months or something. I get real weirded out when I come out here because it's just so much work. So, like, thanks, City. You know what would have helped? If you'd paid me the money you said you were going to pay me, that would have helped. So, anyway. Yeah. And then I disconnected the power because you can't have flooding and an electrical don't go together very well. So anyway, that's my mess, guys, and you'll get to see me clean it up. And no, I'm not pandering for money, and I have no merch. You guys will get to watch it happen. And as I was saying earlier, all of my VHS moments from being a kid and everything, and all of my pictures and all of my dad's pictures, they're all gone. So the reality is when I'm off this planet, this is about all that's going to be left of me. So I appreciate y'all hanging out in my live, because you're really hanging out in my life. So it's fine. Spice, I have been through much worse. What are you doing? What's this? What? Wait a minute. What? There she is. I'm a rock star. I got my dog and I got the will. We will get it done. Oh, I love it. You know any good dogs? I'm the only dog. I'm the best dog. It's just stuff. That's what I keep reminding myself. Like, it's just stuff, guys. So I honestly don't care. I just want to know when Maverick is going to come get his chicken tractor. She is sweet. She is sweet, unless you try and bite her ass. Go, he's going to bite it. He says he's going to bite it. Go. When people ask, like, does she bite? I said, only if I want her to. And that keeps people at bay. But she's not a biter. She's a lover. Go, I'm going. I'm going to bite your ass. Go, you'll come back. He's going to come back. I'll let him bite it. She's so funny. Oh, I love it. Anyway, here, I'll show you the chicken tractor that I keep telling Maverick he needs to come get. I have not put chickens in it yet. But with the price of eggs, I probably should just go ahead and do it. All right, let's get this hat back on. Boop-de-doo-de-doo-de-doo. And then my buddy lives right next door, and he has a dog, so I took the fence down between our 2 yards so the dogs. Do I know how to buy land? Sure, I can. I bought lots of properties. All right, so here's the chicken tractor, y'all. Don't mind the floor mat. Just up here for cleaning. Why is it all zoomed in? So this is the lay-in box on the side here. Hello. Oh, are you talking to me? Oh. And then the lid lifts up, and there's a couple of roof spots in here. But Yeah, Ma, it's just stuff. It's just stuff. And the funny thing is, I've cleaned out a bunch of people's houses after they passed away, and they don't, it's just gone. It ends up at the dump or whatever. You got to carry the memories in your noodle. That's where it is. You'd consider chickens too. Yeah. My brother has a couple of turkeys, but he's a turkey too. So, all right, there we go. Is that country enough, y'all? Ugh. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, roofing. Ugh. All right, lunch. Can I go get lunch? Can I clock out and get lunch? You are right, Mama. You carry them around. And it's not just the memories. I like sharing the memories with other people. So you'll hear me tell stories about, oh, so-and-so said this, and I learned this from so-and-so. It is lunchtime. My belly's growling. So I'm going to go in there and throw something in, and then I'll get back up on the roof. The roof. All right, guys, anything else? Thank you for all the thumbs up and new subscribers that maybe we got. I put it on 5-minute mode so that all my blue people don't have to put up with a bunch of garbage. We picked up 2 subs, so whoever you are, 2 new subs, thank you so much. What else? Frances and I will be going live on Thursday together. I'm going to haul meat puppets, and she's gonna deliver food. I got a post about it. She has a post about it, and I was saying last time that I've watched lots of Frances stuff lives and her videos, but we've never spoken together on the phone. So you'll get to see our first interaction, which will be interesting, hopefully. So I'm the one who says Meat Puppets Girl. That is my hashtag. I invented that hashtag, and it's a play off of The Fifth Element, where he says, well, technically I'm a meat popsicle. So I do not. Spice, I was watching one of yours the other day, and you were picking up a couple from the airport, and then you didn't mute it or anything. And so I was sitting in there. It was kind of interesting listening to the conversations, but you'll only get to hear me talk to the customers if I accidentally forget, or immediately on pickup, I'll say like their name, or hey, what's your name? And then they'll say my name. But usually I'll already have said their name. And that way, I've said their name on stream. So when they get to the car, it's not a surprise what I say their name is. So. No, not the conversation. Oh, Spice, I did have one the other night, and it was embarrassing on my stream. It was some young kids in from Tennessee, and I live in the deep South, and so there's the majority of the people are African American here, and so these guys from Tennessee got invited to an all black nightclub, and they were like going to be the only white people there. And so they were kind of douchey, and it was a cash ride. So I did on a cash ride, because you don't know who's in the car with you, I will record them. And so I recorded them, but I had to delete the thing afterwards because they said a bunch of shit that I was embarrassed to have up on my channel. So I need what on some merch, Snacky? You want me to do merch? I'm a person who's going to tell you never buy anything new. So I don't know what merch I would sell. Maybe I'll just start selling my license plate collection to pay for this roof. Maybe that's what I'll do. But I do have a friend that does reuse t-shirts. He goes and he purchases t-shirts from the Goodwill that are in really good shape, and then he prints his own stuff on them. And I've talked to him about doing a logo, just a simple, 1 or 2 color logo to keep it easy for the silk screen. And yeah, he does really well doing that. He's the one that I helped convert a box van into a tiny house on wheels. And you can see that It's up on YouTube. It's called Box Truck Film. It's not released yet, but he has the preview for it. And there's another one as far as reuse goes, and it's called Reuse Because You Can't Recycle the Planet. That's also available on YouTube for free. And he drives around the country with that box van, and then he shows the film on the side. He projects it up onto the side of the box truck. And Quinn, am I driving tonight? No, I think my meat puppet's saying, no, I get it. I won't. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then if I feel like it on Sunday, I run. But that's just so I have GigTuber content. I mean, it's not a job, and so I get aggravated and go home early. But no, tonight I will not be doing a meat puppet live. If you really want to see one, I did. Was it last night? No, it was Sunday. I did a pretty long one. So anyway, but when I shut this live down in a couple minutes, check it out. Reuse Because You Can't Recycle the Planet. I know it's a mouthful, and I tell you what, I can actually drop a link to it if you guys want. And well, maybe not. I don't know where the other phone is. But anyway, check that out, and you can actually see the tornado garden, which I built with tornado debris. And then if you're really interested in it, you can click on my profile in here, and I have a video that the Mississippi Arts Commission put up about the tornado garden from 2013. So, and it has my real name. So, if you want to know my real name, you can check that video out. Everybody's always like, he never says his name, and I'm like, it's in the description of my channel, like that video is. So, all right, what else, guys? Thank you for the 2 new subs. Check out Reuse. Oh, Mom's going to drop a link. All right, whichever one you want to drop a link to, either the Arts Commission video or the Reuse thing. And the tornado garden's like at about the 10. Your hands are wet. Mama, what have you been doing? Yeah. The tornado garden's actually at about the 10-minute mark. But the videos, it's pretty cool. The guy, he basically went to all 50 states, the lower 48, and he found people that were doing reuse projects. And I was the only thing that he could find in this state. And so that was nice for him to find me. And my friend that works at the TV station, because the tornado garden video, the story about the tornado garden video got like 3 million hits, y'all. It was picked up by NBC, ABC, CBS, Discovery Channel contacted me and everything, because it was a lemon to lemonade or tornado to tomato type story. And it was really a feel-good story, and I got vegetables out of it. And so anyway, but it was just stupid popular, and the story dropped the same week as the bombing at the marathon for the Boston Marathon. And my friend from the TV station was just like, your link got more hits than the Boston bombing story. And I was like, well, people were looking for something to be happy about. So, but it was much appreciated. She sent a crew up here to shoot everything. So the bike hauler reuse. Which one, Ma? No, Reuse Because You Can't Recycle the Planet. It's not one of my videos. It's you just have to search it. Let me find the other phone, and I'll drop the link, Mama. I have no idea. Oh, here it is. I will drop a link, and you guys can check it out. Reuse Because You Can't Recycle the Planet. Yeah, there it is. It's on the top of my thing. There's a trailer for it, but the entire video is available somewhere. Where is it? Maybe he took it down. No. I got the trailer. I got another trailer. Another trailer. It's nuts. Here, I'll just do this one. I can't find it either. What happened, Mom? Escape the Waste is the name of his channel. Yeah. You were at the marathon bombing? Oh my God. Yeah, he must have taken it down. It was up in its entirety. But recently he put it up for for $75 or something. You can get the public rights and air it in your thing. So I bet you're right. Here, I'll just do this one. Tornado Garden, Hattiesburg. And I'll drop the link. This one's from the Mississippi Arts Commission, which is really sad. I have as many followers as they do, and my state is supposed to be known for art, music, and all that stuff. Anyway, this is a little 5-minute video, guys. It's not horrible. There it is. And I'll pin it. There you go. Anyway, it's a 5-minute video. It's me and my landscape architect friend, and just a little project that we did. So everybody always asks where I got the name Tornado Garden. There it is. All right, you guys click it. Everybody got it? Because I'm about to go to lunch. Gonna go in there and make me some chicken nuggets, I think. So you're following them now. He drops videos, and sometimes he'll do live videos where he'll hold up his t-shirts, because each t-shirt is individual, and he'll hold it up, and then it's kind of like an auction. You say, oh, this is how much he wants for it. Yeah, nuggies. I bought these things that are Jimmy Dean sausages wrapped in pancakes. Oh my God. And it's from that discount store, and it was a 2.5 pound bag, which is like big. It's huge bag. And it was like $2. Or no, I'm sorry, it was a 5 pound bag, and it was $2.50. And I was like, oh, I'll take it. So yesterday I ate about 15 of those, gave the dog like 3 or 4, and then I just slipped into a coma. So maybe I'll do that after the nuggies too. All right, it's Tornado Tuesday, guys. I thank you all for hanging out. I do have to do the dishes later. If I feel up to it after I get these pieces of decking on, I might go live again. So yeah, check out the link that's posted there. It's a little 5-minute video. And yeah, I love you guys. Appreciate you hanging out.